I'm still in it. Chiefs are playing. If the Chiefs lose, I will have a twisted tea. Um, I am Matt, your host. Hopefully won't be getting drunk tonight. Hopefully, I will drink that twisted tea though.
Hopefully.
Um, I
How
am.
about no?
I have placed my bets on the purple incarnation of Satan. Speaking of placing your bets on various devils, hello Zeros.
Hello there. I bet on the Chiefs.
You also bet on Mephistopheles.
Well, yeah, that was the
I
morning.
mean, that's a safe bet. It's like betting on the house.
To be fair, betting on the devil of contracts is like betting on the house in most situations.
Shit.
Wow.
We have Devil Bro, who is not going to be able to use voice chat, playing Lily Rose. We are keeping an eye on the chat for him to make sure we see him. We have Mr. Keatastic.
Hi, how you doing? I'm getting my ass kicked.
We have Lightsbane44, who is a closeted furry. Well,
What?
I'm just looking for you to say hi. We're live.
Hello.
There we
Oh
go.
God.
We
yet no
have
denial.
no denial. We have Baron Dragonborn, who is an open scaly.
Hi. Also, not going to deny that.
Well, yeah, you've already said it live before, so
Mhm.
flip-flopping
And
is
then we
only
have
the thing
and then
you've
we have the
accomplished.
fox furry.
Then we
Yes.
have the fat, as she
Hi.
calls herself every morning. I'm in voice chat with her.
Hello.
I don't know how this name came about, but no, it is not an insult. Foxcat, fat.
Yep.
No.
indeed.
It's because they literally took the first letter of their respective things. So Seth had the C taken away and replaced with the F. So that is now.
No, we're not going too deep into it, Carl. Come on, we have some standards.
Well, I'm leaving the rest up to people's imagination as to what the other end of the conversation
There
is.
is no imagination. It's COX. Come on. Think, Carl. Think. There is no imagination there. You're just making a dick joke.
It's not a dick
No,
joke when
they
something
made
being
it.
cocked
They
home
made
internet
that joke.
exists.
Okay, well, to be fair, Silver, you and Seth aren't really the greatest at dick jokes, because Seth called a penis a T earlier.
What?
How does that mean? Everyone knows that that dicks are sodas.
No. Like,
What?
using the letter T in lieu of a dick.
Okay, you'll have to explain that one to me later, because that does not make any sense.
Because, and I told Seth, every man knows that if you're saying, if you get your T's in a twist, then you're talking about your testicles.
I was thinking titties.
Well, yeah, that too. But if you're telling a man if your T's get in a twist, you should call a doctor. That's testicle torsion, and you should call a doctor if that happens.
Yeah.
We here at Leviathan Devil Incorporated care deeply about your testicular health. Please let us know in detail how your testicles are doing today.
So don't tell us in detail here on YouTube. If you find our Twitters, then yes, you can tell us how graphically you want to about your testicle health.
Please send a handwritten note to Matt's address to let him know your testicular health, and he will reply within 3 to 5 business days.
Yes, you can find me at 666-69420 Hellscape Drive in Seattle, San Francisco, California.
Do you know how little that narrows it down?
That's the point! Anyways,
heck of time.
Keith, what happened last week?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Hold on. You see, I'm doing this thing called stalling as I bring up roll 20 because I'm hoping if I look at the board, that will somehow jog my memory about what
It
happened
won't.
last week.
Yeah,
It won't.
Yeah, probably
It's-
not.
It's literally just Central Town. There is absolutely nothing that would indicate what would happen last week.
Nonsense! I will look. Okay, so it involved Ringo, and Ringo did something. And
Carl, why don't you get him started and Keith take over whenever you're ready.
The only thing I remember is Ringo breaking into Alvara's bar.
yes, that
No,
happened.
we're getting to that. So we were tasked with going to a security council meeting, but in order to go to the security council meeting, we had to go find Ringo. So we went ahead and scoured the entire landscape for Ringo, only for Zeros to find that Ringo.
No,
had
you were
broken
sent
into
to
Alvara's
find
bar.
Ringo and make sure his notes were busy because Matt was worried he had re-succumbed to his worst addiction, manga.
Uh-huh. Yeah. But you confirmed that later. Anyways.
No, I said that when you were leaving to find Ringo. That's why it's important now. So,
Anyways.
Keith, go ahead. You seem to have an idea from there.
We threw a brick into Alvara's window.
Ringo threw a brick into Alvara's window, yes.
Yes, after I had unlocked the door.
All right, it was Beerby who did it.
Beerby threw the brick.
And then
Yeah.
Beerby threw a second one through the already open window. Anyways, Alvara snuck up behind you, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing? And you decided to tell Alvara, or Ringo decided to tell Alvara about his new favorite manga, Two Piece.
2 pieces, yes.
Yeah, Two Pieces.
Yes,
An
wonderful.
old
That-
Western-style manga.
With all of those names that I have forgotten, and the adventures we've had. And we sort of meandered around that for a little bit. I think Ringo died.
No, Ringo did not die.
Yes, it's the obnoxious series with a protagonist made out of elastic who wants to be king of the cowboys.
Hey, it was Baron of the Desperados.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Baron of Desperados. Get right.
And no, he didn't stretch. He could separate his body because he ate the chop snuff.
He smoked the Chop Chop cigar.
You don't. Yeah. And things happened after that. And now we're here.
What happened after that, Keith? What happened at the Security Council meeting?
We had a Security Council meeting.
Yeah, what happened there?
Security Council meeting where we held a meeting with the council about security.
What was odd about members of the Security Council?
Oh yeah, there were a bunch of people in red.
Mm-hmm. And what did Matt ask you to do after that, the Security Council meeting?
Kill them!
No, he hasn't asked you to do that yet. What did he ask?
Them!
What? Kill them, correct. But why?
Because they kidnapped Matt's daughter.
Well, he wants you to find out if they're involved with that and see if they're a general threat to the city's safety.
Right. And one of them was an extremely ugly goblin.
Yeah, so, Keith, I do Pathfinder goblins a bit differently, so actually, Pathfinder goblins are no-nos by base, so it's the opposite.
I don't know what you mean.
Well,
Better
Pathfinder
late than a
world,
Christian
large-nosed goblins are a affront to God.
No!
So that is, you are a very ugly goblin with no chance of the small-nosed goblin.
No! I don't want to. She's hideous.
What did you say?
I don't want to. She's hideous.
However, your family might be in the organized crime because of the big nose goblins, because outcast among outcast type thing. So
I don't know if you want to be supporting stereotypes about big nose people, but all right, man, you go at it. You be you.
I didn't think about that line of thinking. I just thought,
Wow.
oh come on. I was just
So
thinking lore wise,
it
since
wasn't even intentional. He's just subconsciously awful.
it wasn't even subconscious where I was thinking, oh, big nose people, they must be an organized crime. I was thinking, fantasy race where the smaller the nose, the more pretty you are. That's very petty and,
Wow, how
and,
fantasy that small noses are desirable.
well, I mean, no nose is really desirable. Small nose is okay.
Okay, remind me about that later. I'll get a knife.
So hang on. Quick question. So we're saying Goblin Voldemort would be the most sought after person.
Giga
Goblin
Goblin
Giga
Voldemort is the standard Paizo Goblin.
Goblin Voldemort is the Gobbo Chad.
Yeah.
Everybody cue the more you know.
The more you know, the more you suffer.
Meanwhile, you can see Balthazar's nose from space.
And what did you guys learn yesterday?
Nothing.
Well, not yesterday.
actually.
That's true. What did you guys learn last week?
Yes, Gorfish, what did we learn last week?
Some of them might be undead.
Is that it?
No, there's more to that. Come on, guys. It's only been a week this time.
No, like that's what I learned. I'm giving everybody else a chance to pitch in what they have because they can't remember.
give us a chance.
I kind of forgot.
Silver, we're waiting.
Silver said they forgot, which is not good because I'm not saving you from this. And if you don't remember what you learned, then guess we're SOL unless someone else remembers. Lily was not there for that, so but they are
Oh,
typing.
Well, I mean,
Well, I know Saros got.
Things that happened, Matt. There's only so much I can hold in my head.
I mean, it was a 2-hour session last week. So oh yeah, you guys learn skills. You can make a raw in check to recall information, but like you have to do it
Alright.
on the bird.
The bird?
Yes.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's right.
I remember.
That's
I remember.
right.
That means I'm
Okay.
Do you
That means I don't
remember Silver?
A little bit, yeah. I remember the
I
bird
know
went
exactly
off
what
to
happens.
scope out one of the people. Yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
Do
You
you
scoped
remember
out.
what they learned?
I do.
Yeah, I'm more worried about Silver remembering because only one of your characters has this information.
So, I know it,
I mean, I don't.
and the rest of the group doesn't know
I
it,
don't
and
even remember
I
if it
need to
was-
tell them, but I haven't told them yet in character. I do remember. I am here, by the way, despite the fact that it says I'm playing Diablo 2 Resurrected. I am absolutely here. So the out of character knowledge that they don't know yet, because I haven't conveyed it to them because I haven't had the chance, is that the people that we are sent to track by Matt, to which they left out the important part. We are on a mission from Matt to track down people who tried to kidnap his daughter, I believe. By the way,
Oh,
she's safe.
I mentioned that.
She was replaced with a halfling spy.
Yes.
So she's safe. But
Yes.
we're tracking down, I believe, 4 people. Who are in fact not ordinary people. They're vampires.
Well, that is part of it, but that is in character knowledge you
Daywalkers.
have.
I know
Yep.
that in character. I haven't conveyed that to the rest of the group. And we found that out at the end of the last session that they were. By having
Yes.
Tardy go up and ask stupid questions. Shortly.
Yes. Go ahead.
Yes. That is the point that we left off on when we ended the campaign. For the last week.
You left a
One
bit
thing
early.
that
There was
Vespire-
one final thing that Vespire learned.
Which I remember. Above table.
Yes, but does Alvera remember what Vespire learned?
Excuse
I
me.
don't-
Is just 5
There's only
bits?
so many things I can remember.
I mean, I had to warm up my freaking vocal exercises for that character.
Can I
Oh no,
jump
wait,
in?
no. As you say that, I remember. Oh my god, I remember now. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
There's like
I
I
remember as
literally
well
have
now.
like moments. I have moments where everything is a complete blur until you start mentioning like little bits and pieces of something
That's
that
everyone.
happened, and then it all floods back. I'm so sorry.
Freaking
I
took a
remember
break
now
to get
as
in
well.
character.
Speak, or
I'm
I will go ahead and give
sorry.
it by trying to mimic Matt.
I also want to say because
I have awful memory. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
hmm So what did Vesper learn?
I was gonna say fucking what the hell's his name again? Sven.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Sven's goddamn here somewhere. I know I just remember roughly that much, but yeah, he's doing
The
some
cleric
bullfuck
was talking to Sven as if, Sven was some sort of high-ranking figure in her church, because it's not known what church she follows.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay,
Sven
Silver,
was
do you need
absolutely
to go
fully
do
aware
the
that.
thing, or have you already done it?
Oh yeah, no, I need to go run and do that. So I'll be back just a hot minute.
So, with all this information you still technically need the thumbs up to kill the opposition here,
Yes.
So, with what you know, what are we doing?
Probably go to Matt because he'd be the one that have to give the all clear.
Mm-hmm. So you walk in on Matt enjoying his lunch, and he looks at you and says, "What do you find?"
Well, their leader seems to be undead. No bruising or anything.
You have proof of that?
I fought him.
Mm-hmm.
I hit him hard, and there was no bruising, no signs of any sort of reaction via blood flow. I also conferred this with Zeros.
As I show up in the room, yeah, they are daywalking vampires. A lot of them.
Wonderful, but here's the problem with that. Daywalkers are a rare phenomenon, he says, air quoting.
They
So,
seem to be in cahoots with Sven, as they were saying, so I don't think that anything's off limits here.
absolutely not, but I can't just give... I am in charge of this nation and many others like it, but I also just can't give you the authority without a bit more than that to go
Yeah,
kill other members of the Security Council who, might I
it's not enough
remind
on its
you...
own, but it is a start.
Mm-hmm.
That's the idea.
Why don't you go check out the base they headquarter at? Technically, they say they
Sure.
shut up at a town called,
I mean, as a portion of your leader of intelligence, that would be me just doing due diligence.
Mm-hmm. I have to remember if I've already made a name for this town or if I'm free to make something up. Town known as Saint Josephine.
Okay.
We formally invite every living person in the world to a huge drinking party.
Finally.
Lily, I like the spirit, but we don't have the funds or ability to host that kind of party. Also, vampires are going to show up anyways. They don't think they're dead. So yeah, you just check out St. Helena, see what's going on there. Maybe find more proof, people willing to testify. Alternatively, you could find a town overrun by zombies or whatever, so...
What are the odds of that happening?
Considering you're dealing with undead, potential undead mercenaries, pretty fucking high.
Oh, that's not good. I'm allergic to the undead.
Lily, we can't just pillage half the kingdoms in the world for the income for the party, because we're not aggressors as a nation. What are you laughing at?
Oh, I saw this funny post on Gobblegram.
Okay.
You wouldn't get it. It's Gen G humor.
Gen G. Oh, right, you goblins live shorter lives, so you have different generational gaps.
The G stands for Goblin!
You guys are all... How many of your generations are named Gen G?
All of them.
Yeah.
We just say the G differently.
Well, how does your mother say the G differently?
Well, C's from Gen G, and I'm from Gen G.
Does it just keep getting shorter?
No, so, like, for example, my father's from Gen G.
Oh my goodness.
And with my older brother, the G is silent. He's just from Generation.
I mean, all jokes I can make on that statement aside, what are you all still doing here?
I don't know. Let's go. Let's go.
I mean, I
kill
understand there are some weirdos in the world who will listen to me talk and eat for like 15 minutes, but hopefully it's not you guys.
Don't look
My
at my
character is
goblin
just sitting
feed.
there
Pointing
munching
in
his
all
ketchup
directions as if to say,
popcorn.
which direction do
You
we need
see,
to go?
the joke here is I'm eating at the moment.
The joke is, you are of the eater.
Just don't look at my goblin gram feed. I will not respond to that. Where are we going?
St. Helena.
Where is that point?
It's out of town. You're going to a village.
East, west, east-west.
There's no such thing as
Northeast.
east-west.
This is, it's right here where we're sitting at now.
That's your current location.
Exactly, east-west. I can't figure that out. No direction.
No, Lily, if you go to drink with people who abduct people, you're probably going to be abducted.
North, south, east, west, north by northeast,
North by northeast
northeast.
by northeast. North, northeast.
Okay, let's go, gang. And he goblin waddles out of the room.
Will
That
someone
reminds
follow
me
him
of-
with a map?
Yes.
I have a compass. It's in my inventory bag.
I dropped by the scroll shopkeep and asked if they have any maps in stock.
I mean, you guys would have... Generally speaking, you could get those for free at the library, so...
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely drop by there on the way out,
Mm-hmm.
and then follow them because I'm recently trained in survival now.
Nice.
I noticed that nobody else really picked that up, so I noticed that I'm gonna need that.
So, speaking of which, roll survival. Not necessarily because getting there is hard, but going to take you to a new map.
Sure thing. I need to load up Roll20 just a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't believe you
Yeah,
didn't
my
know.
survival is at least trained, but good lord, that mod.
I normally have it closed out when I'm not using it because
Ooh,
it has a habit of having a memory leak.
This is a nice map.
Mm-hmm.
Now the question is how many of those fish are zombies?
They're paper.
God, today's pain in the ass.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, did I load up the right one?
It's
Oh.
Rebirth
Well,
of the Lost Gods, so and I don't know. I have to refresh my page to see if any of you are on here.
Yeah, I just saw you leave.
But anyways,
Don't drop
I'm
yourselves
back
just
after I
yet.
suffered.
You don't know where to drop yourself, therefore don't drop yourself. Just like you
You
don't
think
want
I
to
could
drop
go
yourself.
without saying that, but no, every GM knows that if you show people something with colors, they will want to place stuff on it.
I'm already drawing
What are you drawing?
a fish.
Why are you drawing a fish?
Do you like fish?
You like
Because
fish
he-
steaks?
I don't need to explain myself to you,
Yeah.
Matt.
I had a moment while I was away taking my pill.
Oh.
was
I'm gonna
trying-
hero point that roll was hot garbage. Like, I know I have a map and stuff, but I assume it's a base 15.
Well, there's no map for survival, so you can reroll it.
Oh
I'm gonna
no.
use my ability from my Potestus to reroll that one last time and be stuck with the result.
Oh
Mhm.
no. Are we doing survival checks right now?
I mean, Keats already got
There we
one
go.
success, and I need 3 successes for this.
Skill not cursed. It's not cursed for this campaign altogether. That's a good sign. Although I had to
So,
So
use my
Silver,
ability
you want to do
to.
your survival to
Yeah.
get
so if I
that
don't
third
jinx
success?
myself- So if I
Oh.
don't jinx myself.
Never mind.
Oh. Oh well.
Yeah, we got more than enough.
3 successes. Crit successes are a different thing. That's a crit success.
Mhm. Does everybody have to roll?
No.
Okay, good. Because my
Only the people
modifier is
leading.
literal garbage. So
Yeah, if you roll it, if your mod is trash, you shouldn't roll because a negative
So to the
would take away.
person-
it's a decent mod, but at the same time, it's like because I have a negative in the stat, it's like if
What he's
I'm a
saying is
cleric,
he's
so I have
trained in it,
wisdom,
but
and
he
then I'm
doesn't have
trained in
wisdom
it.
yet.
hmm
So,
Yep.
That
For the
doesn't change the
person-
fact that my first roll was a 3 and my second roll was a 1.
for the person who has the map, you notice this town is very close to the Goblin Burrow that has been acting very uniquely ungoblin-like. Like all their actions sound like goblins, but all of their reasoning for the actions sound like monsters.
Classic generation, Jeff.
I was wondering what generation Joe would be mentioned. I say that in character. Yeah, I'm familiar with that lot.
Well, that's kind of racist, man, to make that assumption of our people based on a generation.
I know, right? Don't mind me, I'm old.
Lily, you notice that in the area, you notice not a lack of scat trails going to and fro. You notice 0 scat trails as you get closer to the village.
Under eyes.
Balthazar, you notice that some of the goblin corpses from a raiding party that you found look particularly pale and looks like they were dead before they started raiding.
My God, they're gnomes.
Oh my god. And Estriel, you find an owl bear eating another owl bear.
Oh.
Which in and of itself, owlbears do eat their young so they can make more young, but as far as you can tell, that's not a good sign.
No. Absolutely not.
So, you arrive in the town, place you on the map. Well, not place you on the map, but place the box for you to place you yourselves on the map.
Oh, yep.
On
See
that
the other-
blue square.
In the north, east side of the map.
Yep.
Just for everybody who is having some trouble trying to find stuff. Here we go.
Your goal here is to find proof that is more sufficient than what you currently have for making sure to know what's going on there. That means that you have to talk to people, and if you don't find people, break into their shit.
Oh, I'm a goblin, and the goblins seem to be acting crazy right now, so I think I should stay on the down low.
I will say the houses look very abandoned.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they went from celebrating a festival to literally no one's here. Oh, by the way, this is an exploration that I need you all to roll initiative. So when you place yourself on the board, roll initiative.
Okay.
Alright, where am I able to place my character?
There's this blue box in the top right-hand corner. I'll focus ping, if that works.
Okay, I see.
Is there a limit as to like when you can use stealth as a thing? Because
You can use stealth in this circumstance.
okay, I was just wondering because I'm like technically still lower on the other thing. So heck yeah! Oh wow, that was a natural 19. Let's go.
No, buddy. You don't want to roll high on initiative. That means you're going to be rolling horribly on everything else in the evening.
Oh yeah, I forgot to restore my
know.
HP.
Oh, that was just...
I am well aware. Good lord! Was that supposed to be a public roll?
Yeah, that was. That was supposed to be hidden. And now it is.
That's what I was like. Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. I need everyone to redo their roll, but we will keep the higher result, because apparently I did not delete from last time.
Hmm.
25, and that... Is that higher or lower than last time? That's higher, so you can keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw me
I'm
back up
already
to
yawning. This is
27.
Said to roll again?
I just need you to roll again. We'll keep whatever's higher.
I'm having a moment though. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just having a moment.
Place tokens on board. Roll initiative, if you please.
Harmony. Hold on. I don't see anybody's fucking tokens anywhere. That's why I'm like,
Upright.
where even is?
Blue box.
I was gonna say the map was like completely thrown off screen, so I didn't know where everybody was here. I don't know why it did that.
Well, because I'm focus pinging and it's trying to take you.
Okay, stop moving. There we go. Alright.
Where's your token?
It's not even on the board. It's That's why I was like, where the hell is everybody here?
Right. Top right-hand corner.
Oh, alright. Throw myself
Are
over
you
here.
size large?
I don't
When
know.
did that happen?
I don't know. I
am-
don't.
Big.
I'm not saying you know. I'm saying that's more of what did I do?
Let me guess.
So when did I make this large and thick?
Let me guess. Is the bird also B?
Nope.
Nope.
That'd be funny.
Damn, boss, he's thick.
Dear Mama hit you by the. Do you take an enlargement spell every hour on the hour?
Oh my god. No.
Remember, if your enlargement spell lasts longer than 4 hours, you're in for a good night.
Matt, you literally be judged about to say, I think you're supposed to visit a doctor if that happened.
Oh my goodness.
Alright,
Well,
Yeah.
let me roll my initiative now.
board. Token.
Got it.
By the way, I'm talking to you like this, not because I'm mad, but because I'm bored.
E.
And it's more fun to say it like that than it is to say, well, please put your board on the token.
Put your board on the token.
Well,
said
you know what?
board
Saying
on the
it,
token.
you know,
Body
saying
there,
it
too.
that way, saying it that way is much more fun. But
Yeah, because then you confuse everybody and they're like, wait, huh?
No,
this
I didn't say
everyone.
huh. It's like, oh my
Do I
god,
need
why
to
did
roll
you
the
do that?
bird, or do you got the bird?
No, the bird goes on your turn. So, top of the order,
Alright.
Gorfist. What do you want to do to poke around?
Okay. First off, I'm gonna have to click my token and do a measurement. Because I assume that we can only move as much as 3 times our movement speed, correct?
You can only take what approximates to 10 minutes of time on your turn.
So,
This is not quite combat yet. When we
Okay.
get to combat, we'll use this turn tracker. But for
Okay.
now, think of your turns as a 10-minute use of time. So, like,
Okay.
each of these houses, searching them and getting to them might take 5 minutes, but getting into them might take another 5. So, it all
Okay.
depends upon what checks and
Well,
whatnot.
I'm gonna go systematically going down this street. So we're gonna start with this one over here.
1 second. Did you say we're going to start with this one over here? Or did you say anything else?
Well, I'm going to be going up to it and knocking it on the door. I guess there's a door on this side.
There is a door on that side. Also, I said abandoned. There is no answer. The door is locked.
Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and try to get it open.
Do you have a crowbar?
Oh. I mean, hang on. Give me a second. Inventory. No, but I could technically set it on fire with flint and steel, but that would be
Yeah, you could always
Nah,
force
anyway.
the door open. The crowbar just makes it easier.
Hey,
I mean, my
DM,
athletics is pretty good.
Yes, Zeros?
is this a separate day from when you gave us the order to go check the town, or the same day?
Same day, and if the town looks suspiciously abandoned, you will have full legal authority to use all
Would I have had
immunity.
time to prepare spells?
You would have had time to prepare spells that morning, and I figured...
Oh, but not before being given the order.
Not before
Yes.
giving the order, yeah.
Okay. So I wouldn't have the equivalent of Pathfinder's version of knock available to me. Okay.
Well, yeah, no, knock is what they call it in Pathfinder still, so it is knock. But, again, it's a very simple door, so an athletics check to, like, pound your shoulder into it, break it up. Yeah, there we go. That is a critical success by, like, 20.
I just take
So,
my staff and I just jab
Gorfist?
it and it just breaks it.
Well, no, you're doing the whole ramming your shoulder into the door. By
Yeah.
the way, Gorefist, highs or lows? This does two things. You broke the door with a 20 over the DC because the break the door is like an 11.
Mm-hmm.
So, but this is also to load what's in here.
Okay.
So highs or lows. If you get it wrong,
Determined by this D20 roll is high, so therefore high.
okay. So you won't be taking damage from anything weird on the floor upon entering, but you do find the place completely abandoned. Oh, that's a lot of skeletons in the literal closet.
Are they human skeletons?
They are not. They are varying races of small humanoid creatures of skeletons.
I look at their bone nose.
They are. They've. The believer. I mean, medicine check.
Oh, excuse me. I
Are
like
that
their
or
nose.
nature to identify skeletal remains?
Nope, it's medicine because you're performing. Yeah, it's basically an autopsy, my man.
I mean, yes, that makes sense.
Um.
I would like to hero point that.
Yes, please do. Tardy. Balthazar, you don't. You know that there shouldn't be cartilage left over based upon them literally having no flesh on them. Tardy,
No
these
ball.
skeleton friendos have been in this weird man's closet for at least 100 years. You see pictures on the wall that denote this guy is an elf. The guy who owns this house.
Oh, he's a
The
serial killer.
skeletons have been in here for a very long time.
Oh, he's a serial
Long,
killer.
long
Classic,
time.
classic elf.
Let's see, it's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He keeps counting and counting and counting.
I wait patiently.
That many days.
And he holds up however many days is in 100 years.
He holds up 4 fingers.
No.
his-
Remember, Tardy has vine fingers, so he can hold up an infinite number.
I know.
They can only Tardy, you can only use 5 fingers with opposable thumbs worth of hand grip, but you can have 20,000 hands worth of fingers.
Wow, he has 365,000 fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do the math there, Mr. Accountant, on how many years that is?
He already did it.
I literally just did. It's 100 years, 365,000.
No.
fingers.
I'm joking in reverse because 365,000 years is what he held up. Fingers is what he held up, but you do the math and it's 100 years. So you might be able to find remains. Now I need a perception check for your group to Pathfinder the area. God, slandering the Pathfinder Society is always fun. Even when you're a member of the Pathfinder Society. Perception.
Natural 20.
Balthazar, you find a +2, or not a +2, +1 striking blunderbuss underneath his bed, covered in blood.
Oh, I'm allergic to blood!
And Gorefist, you find a chest with 300 gold, which means whatever happened to this town wasn't bandits, because this gold would have been taken.
Okay.
Because the chest filled with gold was barely hidden, but also hidden in, like, plain sight, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going.
But for now, you can carry the chest with you, but you can't claim it as your party's loot because you have to make a valid attempt to return it to the owner. Or
I literally just put chest of gold - evidence.
Yes.
Value of 300.
Anyone else want to make perception checks to see if they can find anything?
Sure.
Am I
Also,
allowed to go in the
Balthazar
room
says he's
currently?
allergic to blood. Wouldn't you be allergic to it all the time since you also
Oh,
have
wait, guys. What did you say, Lewis?
Am I allowed to go in the room that they're in currently, or?
Yes, yes.
You know, Mommy
Um,
always said if you find a bloody weapon, throw it in the river.
By the way, that weapon is also possibly evidence, so.
Hmm.
See, Mommy said that too.
Zeros, you find the lack of any. So, you find, and this is due to your general other life of being a knowledge guy. You find out that there isn't the typical home defense in case of emergency tools here, like metal spikes to put in front of the door. So, whoever lived in this building was very confident or very dead by the time this all started. Estriel, you and the
there's one
bird.
other check that I like to make before my turn passes.
Of course. Well, technically, your whole party gets to move until we start combat with these turns, but whoever is at the turn gets to decide where we go. So.
Yeah, does my lore on religion tell me any sort of detail about this?
You find that there is also with the bones in the closet a secret shrine to the cult of Father Skinsaw.
Ooh, that's
I'm
not
sorry?
good.
The cult
That
of Father
is not
Skinsaw.
good. That's a bit
Oh
esoteric,
no,
but I
the
have heard
Seesaw
of that.
cult.
To be specific, they are the douchebaggest. They are the douchebags among douchebags in the Norgaber Church. They
Yes.
are the kind of people who literally believe murdering is right and turning people into undead is virtuous. Which in this world, both of those are very incorrect.
As
Murder
someone
is
who
good,
once worked for
actually.
the Reaper of Redemption, I gotta say that these are not my kind of Norgaber followers.
Murder is good, actually.
No.
Immediately points
No.
Ray of Frost at you.
That wasn't in character. I was
That
doing
wasn't
the
in
nerd emoji.
character. Anyways,
Nor was
as
mine,
far
but
for magic things, there are 3 more magic items in this place.
I guess everybody keep rolling.
Keep rolling various skills. But Estriel, when you rolled your perception, you found slightly outside is a dead body with a dagger through its chest.
Oh, lovely.
And the bird starts poking at its face and then asks, "Can I eat this guy? He's dead."
No!
Ask
mean-
politely first.
No!
Well,
you can't eat the corpse!
I mean, oh, right. You guys have typical senses of smell. He put the
Constitution
dagger in
saving
his own chest, from the looks of it.
What does that have to do with smell?
Oh, because the whole place reeks of dead bodies. So, him being in my stomach is safer for his soul. And tastier.
I'm gonna do a religion check on that.
Esoteric lore, please.
I don't. Oh yeah, I do have
thing.
that.
Anyways, yeah.
Balthazar, what he's
does
saying
Lily
is
get the
it smells like undeath in this area. And that
Oh!
him eating the corpse would protect his body from being used to create more undead if you fail.
Oh, I should eat a corpse too.
No, no, Balthazar, that's not right.
Well, apparently you just told me that works.
Well,
Anyways,
well,
digressing.
he's an animal, dude. Come on.
Pointing this out for Lily.
Talking.
Does Lily's detect magic get anything?
Yes, I did say the detect magic showed that there were 3 magic items left in the place.
Oh, that's what you got. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I do society to try to see a common place within the household that would house something like a magic item?
You can use society.
16.
No, not quite. Lily, you find underneath one of the floorboards mask that cults of Skinsaw used to help more easily communicate and do other tasks related to cult Skinsaw.
Oh, and I let everyone know that thing about the undead too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, 2 more magic items left.
Oh, what level is detect magic?
It is a cantrip.
And it's a
So-
divine cantrip as well, right?
Right. The only thing detect magic does is you have to make an athletics check for that.
Lily puts the mask on Balthazar.
Yeah, he has to make an athletics check for that.
What? Why?
Are you just gonna let a stranger put a bag over your head?
No, I'm asking why are they putting a mask on my head?
That's particularly the mask of cults that go around murdering people. And you're a goblin in an area ransacked by goblins. So if there's anyone left, not a good thing.
Ah, damn. Okay.
Well, since we seem to be doing a bunch of, or finding a bunch of things about the cult of Skinsaw, would occultism be also a good check?
Occultism, yeah, it might be.
Okay, because that's like the only other thing that I can think of that could actually help. And no,
Those rolls aren't quite what we need.
Given my past life, my past life in one of your campaigns as a follower of Rebirth, what kind of ritual exactly happened here? Do I have any clue?
Yeah, so if you were to those rituals at the altar were more of an average sacrifice ritual, but if you're looking for something a bit more interesting, which it seems like you would, the way in which that guy died, is a little ward against being turned into an undead. The dagger has a unique property rune you haven't quite seen, but you've heard of being around in this place.
Which is
Basically, it's like a temporary final blade. It's not quite as bad as a final blade if you remember those from our little adventures in Viva la Resistance.
do I know the duration?
As long as it's in the target.
Okay.
This is, well, about 24 hours after it's taken out too, but essentially just long enough that people won't be able to turn you into an undead and will just
24 hours after it's
24
taken
hours.
out?
Yep.
Okay. Time to start poking all the corpses. I proceed to take it from them, and I say, this will let me put the dead to rest for long enough for us to properly create a pyre. We need to burn every corpse in this town as soon as
Fire?
possible. Yeah, I know I'm usually the reasonable guy, but
Oh, no, you should have said
there are
when he
people
said
around that are still trying to turn these people into undead, more than likely. I say as I drive the knife into another corpse nearby. And we need to make sure that that doesn't happen.
Would letting the person who sent you out here know so he can send some backup to
That's
help
what-
you create the pyre be a good thing? It'd take till like the
Yes.
end of the day for them to get here, so you could clear out the place, right?
I
Yeah,
do
so
have message. I do have message. I was just wondering.
Multi-sending stone. It's a bit further
Oh,
than message.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll use my multi-sending stone to let Matt know. Hey, we need a bit of a clerical cleanup crew. There's an incident with undead at this town. Cultist Ska is involved. It's just an entire mess of this festival that went horribly, horribly wrong. Or did it go horribly right? I don't know what it's a festival to yet. I haven't gotten that information.
That is when you find out what happened at the festival / what happened to start all this, let me know. I will send people to help you get rid of the bodies in a reasonable way for the people who live there. Like, not
Yeah.
completely disrespect them, but also not let them be used for further rituals.
In the meantime, I found this handy blade that has a lesser finality rune in it that I'm using to make sure that they can't be resurrected if there are more than necromancers about.
Yes. By temporary, how long is the period?
You got 24 hours to get a cleanup crew here.
24 hours, that can be done. Find out everything you can about the people in the area and what happened to them. If you find anything valuable, put it into whatever bag denotes its evidence. Do not mess around with it. Do not contaminate it. If you find a mask, don't be a dumbass and put it on one of your friends' heads, because that's just going to make me think they were involved.
Thankfully, somebody was about to do that and they were stopped. Yeah, so
It
good thing
wasn't
that
me.
didn't happen. For all that we know, it could be cursed.
I mean,
So,
yeah. Well, I mean,
Wasn't
to be
me.
fair, a lot of people dying and being turned into undead is strong magic power that could curse items, so.
yeah. We will keep a lookout. We just wanted to inform you of the situation immediately so that you can have people on the way.
I will
Because this is
send.
going to take a proper cleanup crew indeed.
Yes, I will send Mimi and a couple of Generation 2 clerics, as well as some general grunt work Generation 2. They'll be able to get to you, well, within the next 12 hours.
Will do. We'll keep the
Yes.
place held down until then, to the best of our abilities.
And yes, and stay safe. Like I said, Mimi will be coming, so do what you can, but don't get yourself killed in the process.
Oh, my main goal since Mimi's on the way is to make sure that no one gets turned into an undead.
100%
Because
agree.
Mimi can, for what it's worth, res anyone who gets killed. We just need to make sure that no one takes a fate worse than death out of the situation.
Yes, that is true, but if you all die, that means you all get the fate worse than death, so try to keep casualties as low as possible.
I have insurance, but I understand the sentiment. The worst that could happen to me is my main self elsewhere taking a hell of a scolding. Although it would mean that my current self in this incarnation wouldn't exist anymore. So yeah, I am aware. I do value my own life despite knowing that I am created to be expendable. Anyway,
I mean,
I will let them know.
honestly, Zeros, that's a pretty good mental health way of thinking about yourself, so, um, your health share, your current healthcare premiums might have just gone down a little bit.
Very good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. So we've spent about 10 minutes here. Do we want to continue searching this area, Balthazar?
Carefully and coordinatedly, we should continue to move about unless we found. Did we find all the
Well,
items?
there's still one magic item left here, and Balthazar is in control for 10 minutes, essentially, in game time, so.
One
I'm
last
in
question
control.
before I pass back to Balthazar. Detect magic makes an item glow in this radius, right?
No, that's
So it's
a
not
different.
like the D&D version.
No. Detect magic in this is a cantrip for a reason. It's not quite powerful. It tells you generally. It tells you a few useful things at higher levels, but it doesn't really make it glow. So
There's magic.
Yeah, no. The D&D 5e version Detect Magic gives you a 5-foot square of glowing magic and can tell you what type of magic it is, but not where it is within that 5-foot square and such. So that is which one you're thinking.
Yes, it will let you narrow it down.
Yeah.
So Balthazar, you
we don't have
want to try and find the last magic item here first before we move on to the next item?
Perception.
Surprised you didn't do a cold for society.
Esoteric. What can I roll? I thought it was perception to check.
No
Well,
one has rolled a Arcana yet to try and find this magic item.
Oh,
Arcana.
The final magic
Bonnie
item.
starts drawing a picture in the ground with a stick.
It's the stick.
that's
The
That's
stick's
weird,
the
Tardy.
final item.
The ground doesn't usually make cherry syrup.
And you said
What?
tonight.
What cherry
Excuse me?
syrup?
Silly Tardy, you are currently carving
That's
into that
supposed to
man's
be a
back.
kitty cat.
What I'm saying is that you poked. Your drawing has unearthed a barely buried human.
I proceed to examine it first. Can I?
Yes, you can. But as far as what Balthazar found, the last magic item is there is a very, very, very cursed necklace on the guy who
I-
stabbed himself.
Do I know that's cursed?
You identified the necklace as part of the check to find it, and yes, you know how it's cursed, why it's cursed, and who it was cursed by.
How is it cursed?
It was cursed to bend the will of whoever wears this beautiful-looking necklace to become, at some point in their life, at an indeterminate time in the future, a member of the Cult of Skinsaw.
Why is it cursed?
To drive up memberships and recruitment.
Who cursed it?
Can it be destroyed?
Who cursed it should answer the second question. One of the many heralds of Norgaber.
Oh,
Okay, so not easily.
Hey, everyone, this amulet thingy is hella cursed.
I using a stick and not touching it directly, carefully put it in the evidence bag.
Yes.
Okay, you're wrangling that
Okay.
off of a stiff corpse neck, okay.
and
Yeah, this
I'm,
needs
I'm
to be confiscated for evidence. It will explain a lot of what went wrong here later.
also.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that it's separate from the gold because I'm not sure how curses work, but don't touch the gold because the gold might get cursed if
And
it
don't
somehow
touch
has a
my new
thing.
firearm.
I mean,
either.
Lily, you could certainly try to brew tea, but may I remind you, you're in an active war zone.
You are? I don't hear any gunfire.
Actually, an active death zone.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Astral is very freaked out about this place.
With my
This place is disturbing.
freakishly massive gauntlet.
Okay, Estriel, make me a will save, since you are freaking out.
I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out.
Not like massively freaking out, but it's just like, yeah, this place is.
The
freaky.
fact that you're saying your character is freaking out means you are making this will save. So,
I have a hypothesis.
okie dokie, let me just pull up. That is
have
a
any
regular
evidence?
fail, so I need to look up the spell here for this. I can't remember if it's named Paranoia or.
Well, I was thinking that we know that this necklace takes a very long time to activate, and we know that the elf has been here for hundreds of years, and there's hundreds of year old bodies in his thing. I think over time this necklace activated, and he became a goblin killer with a blunderbuss.
So, Estriel, for the next minute, you see everyone around you as a mortal enemy.
They look exactly
boy.
the same.
Which means, please take your shot at Balthazar. I know you want to.
Kill,
Oh,
kill,
God.
kill.
Watch frickin' Balthazar get
What am
immediately
I? What am
murdered.
I doing?
Oh, by the way, Zeros, you want to make a religion check here very quickly as you see Estriel starting to wind up her bow?
I like my
Yeah.
theory.
Make a bow strike against Balthazar.
Boink.
Hey, Balthazar, she didn't hit you. Yes, Zeros. Keep your calm here, because it seems like part of the problem with whatever happened is there is a latent curse on the ground here. That means if you get frightened, in or out of character-wise, you are going to be making a save against a pretty decent, powerful paranoia spell effect.
There's a hole in my goblin hat.
So in other words,
There's an
Zeros,
arrow through your
fear
hat.
effects in this area are basically double powered in terms of what spells to use. So good for you against enemies, bad for you with your allies. Estriel, I'm not going to let the full effect take effect, and since you missed Balthazar, I say you come back to your senses pretty quickly.
Estriel, the fuck?
Alright, everybody.
Me just like I have
so,
first level spells prepared for this kind of stuff.
if I
Let's
may,
see.
the ground that we
Jesus,
stand
stop it.
on is absolutely fucking cursed. And you need to keep it cool, or you're gonna most definitely lose your shit.
Keep it cool, she just shot me. Why is no one addressing this?
If you get frightened at all when you're on this ground, you have a chance of going berserk.
She
So
shot me.
keep it cool.
Okay,
Also, if
Balthazar,
somebody shows up to attack us, you could go ahead and use any spells that you have to frighten them. It'll
Yes.
make them turn on their allies, just like what happened here.
By the way, knowing about it does make you get a advantage on your will saving throw and make the DC a bit easier. Speaking of
I,
which,
however, will
Balthazar,
not be doing
make
so,
me a
as it is
will
an
save.
affront to my god.
Why, I thought it was just for fear.
I
Fear
mean,
and despair. Both.
you're panicking. You're saying,
Well,
she
I'm more
just shot
angry,
me!
but alright. I'm more annoyed. That's like, why is no one addressing? I've just been shot.
I mean,
You were
to be
shot
fair,
at,
you're like,
not
why do
shot.
none of you care? Which also would trigger the paranoia spell, so
Alright, I'll do 2 will saves.
you take the better result.
19.
You again, you become frightened one, so for a round you are going to be very aggressive towards your friends.
I am filled with goblin-y rage.
Make an unarmed fist strike against whoever you think would be closest to you at this time.
Won't be closest to me at this time. Best
Well, you'd be in the house,
No,
right?
not
Die, Frondi!
So Balthazar, you wind up and you punch Frondi in the kneecap,
Hey, I'm tall.
and then immediately realize what you did after you take that action. And what
Stare
are you
up
doing
as like,
now?
uh-oh.
You stare up at the big tree man you just did 2 points of damage to.
Wait, does it eat?
The tree man
So wait,
now.
The
How much
answer
damage?
is-
Wait, who hit him with what? It gets reduced.
Right, it was 5 points of bludgeoning, so...
The answer to what I do is
It's
I just
reduced
realized I
by.
punched the tree with my bare fist.
Yeah, it's reduced by I
Ow.
think 2, right?
I thought it was
Mark
3.
skin is like 3 or 2.
Yeah,
it's
so
level.
that's why I said 2 points of damage. I was rounding up from
Yeah.
where I thought it would be.
But that
It
answers your
was. I think
question,
it's
Matt.
3 damage.
Okay,
Yeah,
if
so
you're fine with
2
that.
damage to Frondi.
I don't remember entirely. Chiefs won tonight, by the way, so no twisted tea for me.
Yeah. Yay!
Let's go, Comeback Kings.
Which means, Balthazar, you gotta last a bit longer in that little daddy hat that we have going.
Okay, anyway.
I bet on the Chiefs, so you know.
What? Anyway,
Yeah,
I don't,
a lot
what
of
I
us bet on the
do. What
Chiefs.
I do is I scream because I just hit a tree with my bare fist.
You're allergic to
Ow.
tree bark!
Well, I was just thinking it hurt, but my hand swells like it's Kurt's a cowardly dog.
I know what he's talking
I'm
about,
going to
too.
look. I'm going to hang on. Is there a thing on the other side, or like a window on the other side of this house that overlooks that little stream in the middle?
What do you want to know about the little stream in the middle?
I'm looking across the way to see if there's any movement to Balthazar screaming bloody murder.
You're on the same side of the river.
No. As in
Make me a
Matt.
perception check, because it's a
Yeah.
bit of a foggy day.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm just looking out in like this area or whatever from the window to say, hey,
Give
um,
me, give me,
Yeah,
give me 4 5-foot squares, Mister.
Wow.
okay, 4 or 5 foot
Wow,
squares
Griffith,
of
you know,
Yeah.
of
it sounds
looking.
like you're a bit worried and fearful about something on the other side of the stream.
Well, what would my
Paranoid,
field?
I'd
What would my
say.
field of vision be? Is the better question.
There, you don't see past any of the houses, and you don't see anywhere south of that little pool of water.
Okay, so my current distance is basically from here out to here, down to here, and like to
Yes.
here.
And I need 4
Okay.
or 5-foot squares. They don't have to be They don't have to touch.
Contiguous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry, I just Porky Pigged it because it was easier.
Porky pig me.
For those of
Yeah,
you
I
who
know
are
you were
unaware what
like-
Porky Pigging something means, it means you try and say something a few times, can't say it, and say something else because you've given up.
Yeah.
My entire life.
I'm gonna look out here, over by the fountain.
Are you sure you want them to be
Well,
all together?
no. Like I can't. I couldn't actually see the squares, so it'd actually be specifically this square inside that square.
Okay,
So
you got 3 other placements. We're basically playing a
Yeah.
wonderful game of Battleship here.
Minesweepers. Minesweepers.
Minesweeper implies there's an immediate blow up to whatever you do. Battleship
Yeah.
means that you don't get the full piece of
Yeah.
information.
North of that, in the little clearing.
Miss?
You know what? For shits and giggles, the back of the boat right next to the blue fishtail,
Miss?
and this looks like a good place as well. Down here by
Miss?
the little walkway.
Miss?
Miss, and miss.
All misses.
Okay.
There is no
let me go
man to
ahead.
marry any of these beautiful bachelorettes that you call Miss. Thank you. Now let
Okay.
me delete
I'm
this
gonna-
garbage you put on
Yeah,
my
no.
screen.
I'm trying to. Like, I'm already on it.
You do hear some rustling on that side, but you don't see anything with the fog on
Yeah.
the water.
Yeah.
So, Balthazar,
I'm gonna-
out of these next 2 houses, you get to decide the next one we go to.
Just looking around for enemies, not count as being paranoid.
That... I mean, are you sure you want me to give the person with Spell Strike the ability to Spell Strike you?
I'm nowhere near him, but leave an X on this one we searched. I
Fair
will
enough.
search the one with the purple fish.
Okay, which one is that?
Directly
The one with
south.
the purple fish.
This one here.
That one there. Okay.
Yeah, because purple fish is right here.
This door is particularly sturdy and locked.
I go through the window.
The window is boarded up.
Boarded up from the inside?
You're allergic
Yes,
to
from
boarded
the
up windows.
inside.
I'm allergic to craftsmanship.
Anyways,
But your favorite types of beer is craft beer.
My favorite kind of beer is any alcohol.
Just try.
Anyways.
My non-allergicness to like very specific things has kind of ruined my life in a different way.
I just want to go meet Meep. Can I go meet Meep through the door?
You can certainly try. Make me a
Hero point.
Okay. You run into the door, and instead of taking 2d6, you take a d6.
Okay.
Because that's a failure.
I'm
Ow.
going to put the blunderbuss.
Oh, it's 6 points. You're going to what?
I'm going to put the blunderbuss like right up to the door to where it's pressing on it.
Oh, you're going to try to blow it up?
Well, actually, that may harm evidence inside, so I take the blown up.
I
Yeah.
don't think
Oh.
That may
firing a
alert
gun
people
at
if
a
there's anybody
door
around.
is a
That too.
very good idea.
Wow,
that's
Zeros, it's almost like I realized that. Stop doing it. A good effort on your side. That's teamwork. Does anyone else have an idea?
You might either blow up evidence or alert people, and you don't want to.
So wait, hang on. That's a failure for this door?
Yes, because the door is locked and also heavily boarded up and secured, barricaded.
Wait, does it have a chimney?
Yes, it does.
I'm a small little goblin man. I could probably fit through. Can someone throw me off
Hoist.
the roof?
I'm just going to hoist you.
Make me an athletics check, Gorfist, to throw Balthazar into the chimney.
Hey,
Gorfist.
you said it's
Oh,
boarded
come
up, right?
on.
Hey, Matt, you said it's
I'm
boarded
not
up,
going to
right?
hurt my friend. Hell no.
You know, my
Yeah,
I will
adventures
gladly
kit
take
does
that. And
come with a crowbar.
Right, no, but it's also barricaded, so like there might be survivors in there, and you probably.
So, as I'm flying through the air doing somersaults, I just yell, "By the way, you'll have no way to reinforce me, so pray I don't die." And then I swan dive through the chimney.
Make me an acrobatics check.
Oh, no.
But he got a perfect thingy. Okay.
He got a perfect thingy, so you get a degree of success better on your acrobatics.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
So
So,
16, so a regular success as you are able to do what you say. You fall through the chimney, you are covered in soot, and you are immediately met with like 20 blades to your throat.
Unsurprisingly, I am allergic to soot. Oh, see, I'm a goblin. Hi!
And a man approaches you and is like, "What?" He looks like a ghoul, and people are trying to break in. Give me 3 reasons in 50 seconds not to murder you.
Well, 1, I'm not a ghoul. 2, we were sent by the nearby magic academy to investigate. And 3, if you look at the cracks in the boarded window, you will see they are very clearly not ghouls or goblins. One of them's an elf.
There are no cracks in the boarded windows.
Wow, that's some good craftsmanship. I'm really allergic to that. I got no third option then.
I mean, who sent you from the magic school?
That's Levi Magnum.
Okay, so you went through the chimney. I
Yes,
will
well,
show you the secret entrance so you and your friends can come in.
oh, that's good.
And he walks, he picks you up, walks over to towards like the side of the chimney, pushes in a little indent to the wall, and turns to the rest of the people saying, "If this is your friend, come in through here."
Go ahead and enter taking point out of the group.
Great, now I got mesothelioma too.
You might be entitled to financial compensation.
Oh, not my track record.
Yeah, not with your track record.
The Astrial's just carrying Vespire in.
Everything they could possibly connect to it, I already have.
I'll go in last, make sure there's nothing.
And as you walk in, you see people, and it's like the mayor closes it behind you and says, "We've been here for 3 months."
Help will be on the way in 24 hours. We apologize for the wait. We were not aware of the situation. Found out about this town via a completely unrelated circumstance, and apparently we are very late to help you, but you will be helped. That much I can promise. I have been along the way preventing any of the corpses that I've spotted from being resurrected. And yes, I am a cleric, so I am a cleric of Desna, I say, pulling out my holy symbol. I know the trident seems suspect, but trust me on this one, yeah. I am not a fan of these particular types of Norgaber followers that are responsible for this.
Norgaber followers? Oh,
Yes.
damn it. Jim was
Uh,
right. Old Man Whitaker was a freaking serial killer. No
I
wonder all the
knew it!
gnomes went missing in our town 100
I
years ago.
knew it! I was right! My theory was correct!
You're,
No.
yeah, anyways,
It
no,
sounds as
no.
if there's
Old Man
another
Whitaker
culprit.
wasn't what caused all of this.
Predicted like
yes,
10 minutes.
It
it's
sounds as
a
if we might want to get Matt on the phone.
terrorist cell that's composed of vampires, correct?
Like, maybe? When this plague
We have
started,
intel that their base of operations is near here, and we think they may have something to do with it.
well, at the festival there were these two ladies who were giving away free cake, and it all seemed a bit too good to be true, and the people who ate it a few days later started attacking other people, and we started questioning which of our rations we could eat. We've barely been able to eke out enough food to get to this point. We have nothing left at this point as well, so 24 hours
Oh,
is.
hey, what's the fix for that? I'm gonna use my cantrip. Create junk food and drink, and then cast all food on it to make it edible and actual like food.
Ah,
So I create one. I use both of my level 2 spell slots to provide some food for them to share temporarily, as well as sharing half of the rations currently in my backpack.
okay. And he's like, oh,
I know
thank
that
you.
the consistency of this food may be a little bit off, but it's a spell that I know that makes that basically lets me generate food from nothing with this combination of spells. Um,
Well, thank you. We probably would have starved if we didn't have this in the next 24 hours. More
yeah.
importantly, we asked for the capital to send people to us, and 5 red-cladded mercenaries showed up, saw what was going on, and left.
5 red-clad
I was
mercenaries, you
gonna say, I have a
say?
quick
Yes, those sound
I
like
would.
people that we think may be in part having something to do with this, but maybe they aren't the ones directly responsible. Yeah,
What?
maybe
What
they
did
might
the
have made it worse.
two? What did the two people that were giving out the cakes look like?
They look a
Were
little
they
like
wearing a lot of
fetchlings.
red?
No, no. They looked like fetchlings, so,
Pale skin.
gray skin, very pale, very dark eyes.
But did they look exactly like fletchlings, or were they only fletchling in skin tone?
I mean, all of what I said applies to fetchlings: dark eyes, gray skin, white hair.
Wearing a lot of red.
If anything, they were
So,
wearing weird-looking dresses, but that's about it.
I have a quick
White,
question.
very frilly.
Religion check
Society check if you want to know more
or
about their
society?
dresses. Yeah.
Sure thing.
23.
I have a quick question, Matt.
Yes.
Is it Carl and or Gorfus was like suggesting probably call Matt while we're talking about this.
Yeah.
Would I be able to do that just while everybody's trying to get things sorted? Just
Let's
so,
get through the information first because you don't want to give
Partial
A
information.
half-ass report.
yeah.
We don't want to give a
So,
half-ass report.
they sound like wedding dresses. And the man continues, I don't know, man. Those tits seemed fake. So I took, once people started attacking each other, I took what people I could into this place, boarded it up as quickly and well as we can, and we've survived this long.
Well, if nothing else, it seems like a neglectful approach on their part, which might be enough to do a thorough thing. I don't know. What do you think, Zeros?
Yes, Zeros, make me a future Nihil lore check based upon everything being said.
You got it.
This, you don't know why, but it sounds familiar.
I'm gonna use a hero point because that was honestly on the
Garbage.
low end of mid for
Yep.
that check. 20. Actually, we've been playing for an hour, so I have the same amount, 22 remaining.
Yep.
Mhm.
Much better. That is an acceptable
Um,
roll. We take a 15 on the die any day.
Reminds you of alchemical bone croupiers.
Alchemical bone.
Remember the little arc you were in where people started turning into undead because, the grain was infected?
Bone groupiers, are those the card guys?
Yeah, those are the card guys.
Yeah, it was the card guys and also the
It was
guy
the
that
one
decided to
time-
bomb us into oblivion
Yes.
and cause the TPK
But
without
particularly the
Matt
grain
intentionally doing
being
so.
turned into something to create undead sounds familiar. So if you were to hazard a guess on what is happening, free cake was suspicious and, it was probably turning people into minor or lesser undead of some sort. So them questioning their rations on what they could eat was
So, as
also
far as
probably
your
very
rations,
good.
throw out anything grain based. It is likely contaminated by them.
Right, I see. Uh, please do what you can for us and rest up here. We can provide you with what we can, but if you can have any way of preventing further catastrophe, we ask you to do what you can.
Well, what we need to do, in my opinion, now is protect this fortification for until reinforcements arrive. We've gathered enough evidence as to why this happened now, and you can fill them in as well. And that should give us enough of a case to hopefully have these people that we are on the lookout for that may have something to do with considered suspect of negligence at the very least. Because they were sent by our academy to check on the situation, and they just left immediately, apparently. So, yeah, that's not a good look for them. Could you convey that information, after we get you out of here?
Yes, we would be welcome to mention it. It's about all we can do for those who have departed.
Alright.
I am quickly pulling up a little map for us to use for this area. Because there are going to be a couple of fights for protecting this place.
Yeah. Also, it has been an hour. Do we want to take a break while you're getting things set up?
Yeah, let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, I
Okay.
will call Matt.
Technically, Estriel was the one who offered. So, Estriel,
Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say she's just kind of like standing off in the room. She just kind of like starts to pull out her sending stone and try and calls Matt.
well, hello. You two of you called me in a very short time period. What is going on?
Yeah, we have some interesting little bits of information of what's happening.
Okay, please do tell.
Uh, so apparently there was something to do with infected food that turned people into basically just undead monsters, roughly.
What kind of food?
Uh, got above table real quick. Well, it was the cake thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
Or
was
am I
cake.
looking for something specific?
Cake.
Cake.
By what the people here that we found said is cake?
Uh-huh. Time period it took for them to turn.
Long
Uh,
time.
Was not a long time, by the way. It was days, but the number is
Something not
important.
thinking of the necklace.
yeah. Wasn't it like a few days or something? Or like a couple days?
Depends. What is the definition of a few days?
You know,
Like
we're
at-
still
like
in
at
that
least, like,
house with the
5?
guys. We could just like have them relay it.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Well, on top of reinforcements coming in 24 hours, I'll be over there in 3 minutes.
Oh, that's cool. We just need to
Okay.
survive 3 minutes. Oh god, what's gonna happen in 3 minutes?
Please put yourself inside of the building on this map, and we're going to have things spawning each turn for 30 rounds.
30. We're fighting 30 rounds. Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this
Jeez.
reminds me of the situation for the infamous Pathfinder death test scenario. To see what it took to
Death
kill
test
characters.
scenario?
Yeah.
What is that?
So what?
It's the scenario they used in Pathfinder playtesting to find out what it took to kill characters.
What did it take?
You weren't supposed to survive by the end of it, so there were different levels
God,
of
why is it big again?
things.
Christ above. It did again.
Like, do you not know how long it takes?
In OC Pathfinder,
it-
CR7, compared to difficulty level 7 is typically what they rate the encounter that kills half your party.
No, this was for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And this was the
Yeah,
playtest module for it. And there was something where they threw different levels of stuff. There isn't a level that worked on all things. It was a general balance of, you're not supposed to survive it. If you do, there's like a, I mean, thanks for being the outlier at the end.
Because he's the only one that's not using Hero Force models, I just noticed he's still ridiculously like.
I
huge.
remember in Path 1, what they rated difficulty level 7 took a party of 6 people and the act bosses from the previous chapters from the module being turned on them to stand a chance in hell.
Yeah, that is interesting knowledge for Path 1, but this
I'm not sure about Path
scenario
2
is...
scaling.
Yeah. No, the whole playtest was to find out what was a fair fight, essentially. So, different parties might have different results because different people make different builds and blah, 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 you know. Essentially, it was the big balance test. Anyways, roll initiative.
I was going for like some more learned insight from that.
Well, there's a whole... The point of the test was, you know, to see what things were fair challenges. So they threw a lot of different levels of challenges. So I don't have the answer because the answer to the playtest was what caused the changes to the game that
We
make
learned
it
that when
so
you throw 5 Tarrasques at a level 2
it's not
goblin,
that
the
bad.
goblin
It's not that bad.
dies.
To be fair, it's not anywhere close to that bad, but
Yeah, but that sounds really funny.
I mean, to be fair, unlike in D&D 5th edition, if I throw a Trask at a party of level 1 characters, no matter what bullshit they have, they're dead.
We learned many insightful things from this test. For example, the number of chickens that a level 20 maggot can survive is exactly 458.
So the limit is 459.
Well, that was in first edition.
Anyways, still waiting for initiatives.
I think I rolled mine already.
I don't have it.
Oh, my
Well,
bad.
A character sheet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll keep it regardless.
I didn't have my character token clicked. Well, I did, but it didn't.
I got ya.
Okay.
Oh, I did roll initiative, but I didn't. You didn't click my character.
No, I've got you on the
I just-
order. Let's see. I think I got everyone. Oh wait, you're on here twice apparently, Zero. So I got ya. Tardy, you're up first.
So, that's a big thing. So let's see. Okay. So this roller. How far can I go?
That's a wall. You can't go through the wall.
Yeah. Huh. So there's a. Can I prepare an action?
Preparing an action takes 2 actions, so yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, it functions like it'll trigger like a reaction, right?
Right. But it takes 2 actions for 1 action, 3 actions for 2 actions.
Okay, good. So I want Frondy to grab whatever the heck comes closest to this doorway.
Is that the full wording of it?
Well, any enemies that come
Correct.
towards the
That
doorway.
is the key word you were missing. I knew what you were saying. I just wanted to have it said for prosperity. Because, you know, you're going to have that weird that guy in the comments saying, but Lily walked into the door, why didn't she get grabbed? Because she's not an enemy, dumbass.
But yeah, so because I do have the feat where I took the summoner feat, which gives Frondy skill feats. So
Yep. Lily, you're up.
he can grapple something that big. Yes. But yeah, that's the end of my turn, I believe.
Yeah, I already said Lily, you're up.
Aw, damn, why did they have to make the zombies hot?
What?
Are they?
That's what I thought I heard.
I said,
I
why
said a lot
did
of
they make
things.
the zombies a thought? That's what I said. Wait, that's worse.
Mhm.
That is worse.
Shroud of Night on which one, Lily?
Mhm.
Got it. 1 second. And... Okay, not technically a mental effect, sure. Yeah, they're fine.
A zombie beat your will save. That's sad.
Okie dokie, and Bane, that is your turn. Wait, 1 action to move, right, Lily? So, that's 2 actions for Bane. Final action then?
Oh, what happened to the music?
Oh, I'm changing songs.
Okay.
Lily used guidance.
On who? And oh my god, this headphone, if it doesn't stop falling out of my ear, I'm going to choke the cord. Okay, guidance on Gorefist. Estriel, you're up.
Hello. Alright.
By the way, one of you is gonna have to go out there at some point. And the door frame is currently the only place you can shoot from, so you're gonna have to reposition yourself at the very least. But
Oh, I don't
while
have
you're
any.
thinking what to do, Estriel,
I
gonna
don't have any range stuff, so I guess I'll go out at some point.
Oh, I should have
I
used
gotta,
act
I gotta
together.
go
Gosh
blank with
darn
these
it.
suckers. So.
I could have reinforced Eidolon. Oh well.
Oh my god.
Mistakes have been made.
and
I guess I
Estriel,
can
that's
charge.
Vespire doing what he does.
Yeah. I guess I could probably use my bow on one of them.
Oh, hello, 3 viewers. Good to see that. Ah, yes. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
KFG for life. Ah, hi, Seth.
It's just Seth 3 times.
You know, it could be. That would be the greatest troll job they've ever done.
We get 1 million subscribers and they're all just Seth. Bankrupting
Yeah.
themselves with the Patreon just for the meme.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, I think I'll use my bow on one of them.
Right. You're gonna have to reposition yourself to see out the door, though.
Yeah, let me fight with the weird little thing that this does and see if I can.
Well,
do that.
click and hold where you want to move, and Gorefist will move you.
Ready.
Click and hold. You said.
Yeah, to ping.
Yeah.
It's
Like, okay, so from my character. Okay, so you want to go.
no, that's me doing it, but that would be a good example of where to move. So
Yeah.
Yeah. I could probably just do that then.
Or you could just go based off
Alright.
my character, which is, above this marker here. So, like,
Yeah.
from my character, where you want to go.
I think I'd probably just be fine where it was moved to. Let's see.
1 action move. You want to hunt prey on one of these things?
Yeah.
It looks like you have a line of sight maybe on 2 of them, right? Lower left corner of the one on the right, and then the entirety of the other one. So, no, red and green.
Maybe. Alright. I'll go ahead and roll that out.
Your purpose, sad Pikachu face. We are up to 4 viewers. Ah,
Welcome, everyone.
welcome. Let's see. Oh, okie dokie. Let me pull up that sheet. Yeah, that's a hit for 13 points of piercing. Oh, and you
Okay.
remember you could do the second attack with that final action too.
Oh yeah, that's true. Let me yeet that out.
And that's a hit for another 5. Zeros.
Question. Lily put up a Bane. My Blush doesn't counteract that, does it?
It only would counteract that for allies. So, like, Bane only affects enemies in this edition.
Okay, how many level 1 spell slots do I have total?
You have enough to
normally
use
I
it,
would-
but Lily does.
Normally I would hold 1 Blush in one of them and the rest of them as heals.
To be fair, the Bless, they didn't use Bane. But yes, I understand what you're saying. They didn't have the actions to actually go through with the Bane.
Okay, but I want to cast Blush anyway.
That's fine.
3 action AoE, let's go.
Well, Bless is 1 action and then it grows over time.
Oh, wait, I can't use an action to sustain on the same
Not
turn?
until next turn, yeah. But you're a war priest, so you can get in the thick of things.
Okay, Blush centered on myself, and, do any of the townspeople here need healing currently?
No, but being in the building or sort of in between the building and the people would be a good idea. Just being close by is good.
Let me see. Yeah, I want to stay close to the building, which I am currently, right?
Yes, you're currently in the building, so the people have been moved to the basement essentially. So you're turning the first floor into an open gateway for your boss to get in, but you're also needing to protect it.
Okay. Prepared action to strike with my trident if any enemy comes within throw range.
Okay. Prepared actions are 2 actions in this system, so
Yep, that's the
okie
idea.
dokie. Gorfist. Understood. Lee.
Question.
Yes.
Bell strike into cascade. How many actions does that take?
3.
2? 3?
3, yeah.
Okay. So wait, hang on. Does that thing have range? I might be able to technically set the range.
Your spell strike is melee distance.
Okay. So no. Okay. Well, regardless, I'm pretty sure this thing's going to hurt from this.
Just do your thing. Whatever
Can
that thing
I,
is,
hang
do
on.
it.
Can I do a spell strike into a reset?
You have
With
to
weapons?
spend an action to get there, so you can't do either of those things this turn.
Okay.
Just
Well,
do your thing.
in that case, just produce flame on it.
What is the attack for the spell strike?
Spell strike would be 2-handed plus 1 staff.
Yes, I need that.
Hi, syntax error. Okay, I'll do it from sheet. I was gonna be cheeky. 30.
That is a crit. And we have 20, 30, we'll go with that, 32 bludgeoning, and 26 fire.
Which is 58.
Yep, it's still up. Balthazar.
Alright, so I'm pretty far away, so I'm going to spend a turn to move.
Okay, does it take all 3 of your actions to get somewhere?
I meant to take an action to move.
Okay.
And let's see, are they in range for my next thing? No, I'm going to move again.
Okie
So I'm gonna-
dokie.
Right here, and I have one more action, so I'm going to do my exploiting vulnerability thingy.
Okie
So
dokie.
esoteric.
So Terraclor, which one are you doing that on?
I wasn't the match, and I think they're all the same thing, but I'll go with the one in the center.
Okay. They are weak to slashing and vitality damage. Your weapon already does slashing, so you can trigger their vitality damage weakness.
Guys, I think they're zombies. I'm gonna hit them with my medicine.
And that's your turn?
Yeah, it's my 3 actions.
Okie dokie. This one is going to swing at Vespire. Well, that's a hit. Ooh, okie dokie. And improved push to move it 5 feet this way. And hit again for its final action.
Oh yeah, again, Matt, make sure to let me know if any of them breach the line.
Okie dokie, I
And get within
will.
range of my trident. That's all.
Yep. Vespire is down.
dear.
Pink. Let's see. Doorfist, your AC
Yep.
is
16, I want to say. Let me double check real quick.
Improved
No, it's
push.
21. Never mind. It's way higher than I thought. Okay. I got to compete athletics.
no. What is your
Four.
fortitude? Plus 10.
It's lower than that. It's a 20. So, which way are you moving me? South?
Yes.
Got it. Moved.
And fist. Well, that one's a miss.
You know, I was planning to grab whatever one was going to come through this door, but everybody wanted to go in front, I guess.
One action. Yeah,
have a bunch of
because
melee
you have a
peeps.
bunch of melee peeps, so you should have spent
I
actions to
knew.
actually get into it.
E.
29 to
Back-
hit,
And besides, it's
Carl.
going to be. Ow! Okay.
Oh, flat-footed,
wait,
so it's
how
a
much was the
31, so
first-
it's a crit.
Is
The first
Carl- is
one
Doorfist gonna
was
die?
7 damage.
Hold up. Freeze. So, what was the first? What was the first
7.
one? Okay, so the first damage was 7. Okay,
Yep.
I need to make sure to deduct that real quick.
The second one is 26.
26 damage.
Yes, because it's a crit because you're flat-footed.
Okay, minus 7. Minus 26. All right.
And
Got
then
it.
improved push, so it's not enough to move you.
Not enough.
Party, you're up.
Okay.
Wait, does it have another attack?
It's a zombie.
So, no. Okay.
I mean, the other one had 3.
No, the other one had 2. The improved push is not an action, it's a free action.
Okay. Well, I'm still doing my job just like I did yesterday.
Oh,
I'm gonna
right.
move up here.
Before we begin, something else is entering the fray.
I'm here.
I have a picture for you to show you what you have attracted.
Oh my god, it's owl furry.
Not just
Zombie owl
any
furry.
owl furry. Zombie owl furry.
Whoa, that's hella dangerous.
Boy.
Yeah, but it only has 2 actions, so it's not as dangerous as it could have been.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, Estriel Vespire is down.
No, my bird! God damn it! I walk away for 5 minutes.
That's
I had
what
to
you
go
get
get
for
my
walking
food,
away.
son of a bitch.
That's what you get for walking
Party!
away.
You're somewhat melee. Maybe you could. You know what? Tardy's entire classes. You know what? I'm somewhat of a melee DPS myself.
Yeah, I'm thinking, but I think okay, I think this fight warrants a certain spell.
You're going to be in this fight for 30 rounds, my dude.
Oh,
This is a battle of attrition.
yeah, very much warrants this spell.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to use the spell is I'm gonna use ball lightning. What the heck's the range on this thing?
Click the spell and
Okay,
we'll find out.
that's what I'm doing. Eh,
30 feet.
oh, range 30 feet. Okay.
And
damn,
it's a
what the hell
5-foot
am I gonna
square,
do with
so
this
that means
bird?
it can only target a zombie.
Well,
That's
then
fine.
he moves it, and it has a different thing, right?
Yes.
Mm,
Big old concentration spell that keeps adding damage over time. It's very good.
Yes.
I
Where are we
love
dropping it?
concentration spells. Okay, so I do need to move up, I think.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I was
because
gonna
you're
drop it on.
currently somewhat line of sighted.
Yeah, so so I was gonna move there. But yeah, so okay. I have to move here with my with my tandem movement. Then I use act together to cast that spell. Then I use that final action for Bronny to punch something. But yeah.
Okay. Here's the
So yeah,
reflex save
so
for it.
hey, that's 20 damage.
Yes, it is.
Oh no, 30. That's 30. Look at critical damage. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, so then Frondy's gonna punch whatever's gonna. All right, I forgot to open Frondy's sheet. Anyways, and look, roll the stupid punch. Branch.
Okie dokie. That is a crit for 22 or 24. So, Lily.
That was a turn.
Yes, it was. Bane, understood. Shroud of Night on okay. It's a success. So, Estriel, you're up. Bird
My
is.
goddamn bird!
Yep.
The hell am I gonna do with my goddamn bird? I swear to God.
Looks like it was.
I can't
hit
leave him.
by
I
a
can't leave
bitch.
him unattended for 5 seconds.
maybe you should stop having him attack things without you being close.
She doesn't control him anymore, remember?
I know.
I need to
can
discipline my
still
bird
blame her
child when he
anyway.
stops
I
dying.
know. That's what I'm referring to. It's like
Ugh.
disciplinary actions are necessary
Alright.
for optimal companionship. I.e.,
No
stop
need to
giving me
do
heartache.
things again.
For 3 moves.
Anyways, your hunt prey target has greater cover, so. Because there are. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. 3 things in front of you that you can't see through.
Oh boy. Would I be able to just bow them, I guess, or whatever?
Well, you can bow your hunt prey target still, it just means they get cover bonus, so I'd go with bowing green first.
Alright. Roll that out. Then be rolling out the second one.
I like how you pointed out about running 100 miles per hour to reach us. No, buddy, he's flying. Anyways, you gotta hunted shot that and try and take it out because it's close.
Alright, so second one, roll that out.
That's a miss. You want a penny for a hero point? Because it's not a bad miss.
Yeah, let me roll that out again.
That's a
That's a
hit.
little better.
It's gone. And final 2 actions.
God, what would I be doing?
1 second. Sorry about that. I am trying to add a turn tracker.
Oh, you're trying to move the owlbear?
No, not the owlbear.
Oh.
I guess I could just use my bow again. I'm not sure what I want to do here.
Well, you have hunt prey on the red one, right?
I think so.
So it'd be a -8 to hit it, which is slightly better than usual.
Alright. Am I doing my usual rollouts again?
Nope, just 3-3.
Okay. So just 2 third ones then?
Yep.
Alright. There's one. That's terrible.
Not a critical miss, though.
Second one. That's
a hit. Zeros, they're not making it towards you at the very least, but you can extend your bless and then see where to go from there.
I'm going to extend my bless, and then I believe somebody took like 30 damage last turn.
Yes, you're gonna let me see. Heal's range is 30 feet, so you'd actually have to move. Your bless stays around, so if you move up, you'll be in range of a couple of people. But Gorefist is out of range of your heal spell at the moment.
When Vespire stops dying, I'm lecturing my bird child. God damn it.
Oh, right. By the way, flat check for dying.
No!
Oh, wait, that's a D10. Okay, dying too.
No!
It's just the animal companion that's been brought back once already. What go wrong the second time?
It'll become even
I'm gonna
more.
lecture my child.
It'll get even more of a Brooklyn accent.
It's not a Brooklyn accent.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah.
25.
I would actually say for now. Part of me wants to say use it on Vespire to stabilize at least, unless someone here has
30.
stabilized.
Me standing there isn't an issue, is it?
No.
I'm not blocking anybody from taking a ranged attack?
There's not a really good spot for you to stand to not block, but you're in the best position to have an open spot next turn.
Okay. And, we're gonna use my Trident to returning on this one over here. I believe I'm within range.
Are you gonna heal Gorefist at all, or?
I can't ranged heal, and extend bless.
That's fair.
So I extend bless to an AoE.
So it's bless is at 10 foot now.
Yep. And
So yes,
I will
roll
attack
the
that
attack
one.
roll. Yep. It's dead.
It would have been dead anyways next turn.
Well, now I can move my floaty thingamabobber somewhere else.
That's my round.
Balthazar, there's
Is there any
still
way for you to
zombies
make a
left.
visual indicator of the range of bless?
Yes, I will work on that.
Well, my slashing damage
not
thing is
that.
on. Looks like I'm gonna have to get up close to benefit the most. So let's see if I can do 50. I can easily. So I can move twice and stab it.
Well, slash it, you mean?
Yes, slash it.
Okie dokie.
My dog slash it.
Shouldn't your dog slicer have 2 dice? It's striking.
Maybe?
I mean, you guys should have all upgraded like 3 sessions ago, so it only has 1 dice.
Turning,
What's that?
+1.
Oh, no change.
Well, no, the 1 is what we'll take, so it's 9 damage. 9 minus 10 minus 10. Still up, believe it or not.
Well, that's my turn.
Gorfast.
I actually want to get into a good position here, so yeah, I'm gonna do something that sounds stupid, but it sets up for something that I just added to my character sheet. So we're gonna
Just
go here.
do it.
Yeah, I know. Gonna do this. And then I'm gonna go ahead and smack a I'm not actually going to spell strike. This might seem counterintuitive, but there's a reason for it.
Just do it.
23 for 13.
It's dead.
Yep. I knew that would be enough. Which still gives me an action to put myself between Vespire and that, so you guys can try to get to him. And come on, Albert, bring it.
Well, thank you for stepping into melee range. Anyways, everything within 60 feet of it, please make me a will save.
What's the DC? Oh, DC 19. Yeah, I failed.
Yep. Make me another will save, Carl.
Well, that is 10 though. So
what's my frightened level at now with the paranoia thing from earlier?
You know what?
No, the paranoia thing was only a taste of it. But you are all... None of you have rolled a crit success, which is the only way not to get frightened, which is why there's only one owlbear here.
Well, what I meant was, was it added onto the frightened from before?
No. All of you are at least frightened one, which means I need will saves from all of you.
0 points.
Well, I'm still waiting on Zeros and Estria. 1 second, let me see.
And I mean, as a cleric, I'm gonna hero point that base will save.
Yeah, it's everyone.
Yeah, that's not good.
I mean, it's a regular failure, but Estriel, don't worry about it. Gorfist, you're paranoid. Everyone looks like an enemy.
Oh,
I'm gonna hero point that twice effectively.
Okay.
My Petostus.
If
Frondi, Tardy, and Frondi both need to make the... right. Still, a success still leaves you at frightened 1. And remember, this place is cursed. Don't get feared. So, Estriel, you're still fine.
I was distracted for like half a second looking for a meme to post in the rebooted chat.
Gorfist, you are hostile for a minute. Tardy, I need a new will save from you.
What do you mean? I already did it. What?
Because the cursed ground and the paranoia thing I described earlier.
Oh, so a second will
Oh.
save?
Yeah, a second will save.
Yeah.
But I passed the will save.
Yes, and for passing, you are only frightened 1.
Oh.
But because you're still frightened,
Yep.
you still have to roll it.
Fail, fail.
Hey.
Well, Tardy views everyone as an enemy, but Frondy doesn't.
What?
Yes,
That tart,
That's funny.
it is.
tarty looking tasty.
Yeah, Balthazar, you crit failed, so how long does that paranoia last?
I don't know. You're in charge here.
I am looking it up, because it's not a good thing to crit fail this spell.
Damn it.
Would you like me to hero point?
Um,
I'm probably not even going to be up for the amount of time, so that's why I'm like washing my hands clean of that. It's why I'm way the hell out here away from you guys. It's the closest target is the owlbear.
so, yeah, how many of you... So we have 1, 2, 3... Lily, I need a paranoia save from you, and Zeros, was that 24 for the paranoia save or against the fear effect?
That was against the fear effect itself. Because I used my Potestas versus it to save me from failing the hero point.
Right, so a success still makes you frightened 1, so you will get bonuses because of your, divine pact, and this being a curse.
Is that including my plus?
That is... It's...
I have a bonus that saves against fear in particular, and so does
a crit
anyone
success
standing
would be
within it.
a 32 or a nat 20.
Okay.
Wait, I get a bonus to save?
Oh yeah, so Tardy, you're not in it. Lily is definitely affected by it.
Ow, so.
Like if I look at my spells here, plus.
So we have Balthazar, Gorefist, Lily, and I'm still waiting on the save for the paranoia because I told you the DC for crit success, so...
Could you tell me how long it lasts? So I need to know if I need a hero point on it.
You crit failed, so
Nope,
their duration is an hour.
Yeah,
Plus is only a bonus to attack rolls.
Okay.
Since I can't be trying to eat tardy for an hour, I will hero point. I don't know what to do with
the other child of the group.
I don't know what to do with this information.
And Okay, everyone, since half the group is paranoid for a minute, meaning they're going to start attacking anything close to them, highs or lows?
Uh-oh.
It's always high.
It is indeed high. So, Balthazar, since you called highs or lows, would you prefer to fight everyone for a minute? Or, meet God?
Well, I've already met God many times, so the novelty of that's kind of worn thin.
Let's go ahead and meet Eridan instead of becoming zombies. I'm fine with that.
Fine, Dad.
Well, there is an exception to the meeting of God, because, no offense, but if you start attacking people, I don't think Zeros is, with, death not really meaning anything to any of you guys, because Eridan can bring you back. Not that he'd want to, but at the same time, I don't think a Mephistopheles worshipper would feel bad about protecting themselves in this situation. And someone has to be here to make sure no one messes with your corpses after the door is shut. So yes, Lily, Estriel, Balthazar, Gorefist, Vespire. We will have you guys take a chat with Aridin here after a quick word from our sponsor, the Silence Company.
Oh,
We're bringing
no.
back that joke. We'll be right back.
DC was probably too.
Yes, just as planned. So I also didn't think like half of you would fail that check. Because like 22 is hard, but good will saves in this group. So
32, Matt, I don't succeed that on a nat 20.
a 32 for a crit success, Lewis.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say, we were
And
going to end up
at the
fighting
time, he
regardless
thought that
because...
no frightened on the regular save.
See,
Yeah.
the way
So
that path works is that a nat 20 still doesn't crit succeed if it's below the threshold for a regular success.
Correct.
That just becomes
I
a
mean,
regular
we
success.
could
So my character's nat 20
probably
for will save would be a 31, which fails the check, making
Well,
it so that I only get a normal success until I'm uprising.
Well, yes.
And I'm pretty sure I have the party's highest will save as a cleric.
Eh.
I think I have an idea for a better solution.
Yeah, no, we're
Let's just
not. We're
pretend-
past.
wait,
We're
wait.
past the point of solutions. I have the solution.
We can meet Daddy Arid in it again, apparently.
Yeah.
Can you
Hi,
hear me out?
Daddy.
Jesus Christ.
Will, we've all agreed to move on aside from you. I will hear you out, but I'm going to be very rational about this.
My solution was a simple one. Those who succeeded the initial save just don't get frightened. And then we just continue this thing as normal.
No, we have like an hour left, so
Okay.
anything that 30 that would bleed into next week. So
And me critically failing is a bit of a big problem.
yeah, and also
It
he
is.
failed the first check, so he would still be fighting you all for an hour. So
It'd be very fun on my end.
it would be very
Just
fun on his
attempt to
end,
kill you
but the
guys
problem
for
is
the
that the
email.
owl bear has a chance to come again. I would decrease the chance in between the weeks, but you know, I have to do some work. So, but once again, this doesn't affect you or Lewis. So, I appreciate it though. And besides, this isn't supposed to be a boss fight. This was only partially planned. Yeah, but at the same time, it's like it's half the party versus half the party and a bunch of undead. So
Kill.
I also like you are the debuff master and you're on half the party that is fighting the other half of the party. And then the other two members on the party fighting squad are the Magus and Thaumaturge. If I were a betting man, sleep plus critical strikes from both of those, and it's over.
Or I could just trigger fear, because I have that too.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's... Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'll probably play out the Paranoia battle in a time period where it's not fighting a bunch of undead as well, because it does seem fun. But, for now, let's get back on track with
You've always been poisoning me. You're the reason I'm sick.
So, Aridin, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're new. And, huh. Well, hello, weird little fairy lady.
Hi, Aridin.
Ah, yes, Balthazar. You come to cheat and go fish again?
That is uncalled for. I thought those were the rules. That's what my family taught me.
Well, your family is a bunch of no-good crooks, so I believe that.
You made myself cough with that inhale.
Well, it's in character.
Take your inhaler, Balthazar.
What do you mean cast paranoia on me for calling you weird? Okay, so here's the deal. You all know it. I give you your life back without the negative sides of resurrection. And you do me a favor and are agreed to do things differently in the future.
What do we gotta do this time, Aridin?
Well, first of all, Balthazar, here's your sundae. You've been here 3 times.
Yay!
It is made from pure mana, so it can't cause you allergies because you're dead.
This will be the first time I've had milk. Ooh, the final punch card is a start.
And if you come back here 6 times, you get endless sundaes.
Finally, I can fulfill my dream of having diabetes.
Well, no, because you can't gain weight in the afterlife.
No! Finally, I can read, but my glasses are broken.
Anyways, Gorefist.
And nothing wrong when you're dead.
I want your right eye.
Oh, damn, that's...
Like, I want to replace your right eye with my right eye. You won't have access to what you see out of it unless you absolutely need it.
Give me a moment to think on that.
Well, you know there's no other way of getting back, so it's not really a choice. Balthazar. Also, with your sundae, I get to take control of you for about a minute whenever I so damn well please.
Yeah, so...
I can just imagine he's slopping it everywhere.
What did he just say? I'll haunt your ass?
No.
No, I said, yeah, sure.
Oh.
Estriel, I'm going to take your left eye.
That's what a strawberry tastes like.
What?
Yes, I want a right and a left eye to see out of.
Okay.
And Vespire, you did nothing wrong. It's your mom's fault. Don't let her tell you otherwise.
Why will my characters act normal? Also, Matt, double down! Double down!
Anyways, the reason I'm taking stuff is because I am losing faith in your ability to get me out of here through normal means. So at this point, I'm just going to start collecting parts of your body to assemble one of my own. If you come back here in maybe a couple of months instead of a couple of days next time, maybe I'll give you back your shit.
As long as I get to keep this tongue.
It's just all up his nose at this point.
He's
gonna be dripping.
His entire nose
is
is just icicle.
Anyways,
anymore because it's in the Sunday cup.
Weird fairy lady, just try and be nicer to your allies. You get the nice treatment since I haven't seen you yet, so I know it's hard to be nice to some of these guys, but please try. Not even like succeed. Sometimes you can't succeed. You can always try.
Oh yeah, Matt, did you see the meme I sent of what Estriel's mood would be after learning, Vespire's dying again?
Yep. So you all... Yep.
Nice equals weak.
Nice equals weak. Well, you're gonna have to agree to try if you go back. Anyways, any objections to these? And if there's an objection to one, then it's an objection to all.
Joke's on Aridin. He's going to experience a minute what it's like to live in Balthazar's body. He'll want to say something insightful, just like, "Oh my god, everything hurts."
Balthazar, Aridin pulled a giant fuck you space rock up from the literal trench next to Absalom all the way to Absalom.
Not comparable.
It is very comparable because I'm pretty sure holding your breath for a few days is going to cause that much pain.
For you, whatever Matt just described was the worst day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday.
Right. But again, Eridan did all of that and then built a temple afterwards. Eridan can use your
Okay,
body
well,
just
to be fair,
fine.
Balthazar came with the temple, so we've got me there.
Lily.
Lily, 10 gold monthly for the Lily Nice subscription. Okay, fine. 10 gold monthly for the Lily Nice subscription, but you actually have to achieve being nice.
The man just successfully bartered with a god. Didn't even roll for it. Amazing.
Oh, and if you aren't successful at being nice, then you have to pay me back with a very fair 1,000,000% interest rate.
Where is he saying all this?
Oh, roll 20
In the
chat.
roll 20 chat.
Okay.
Yeah, the roll 20 chat. This is very much a Welsh shit moment.
So once again,
Yeah, I know,
any
right?
objections? An objection to one is an objection to all.
You can't even see Balthazar's face anymore. It's in the Sunday bowl.
Again, he's just gonna have ice cream shoved up his nose and he's gonna be dripping ice cream.
Okay,
Yes,
Lily,
me.
I will take you saying Balthazar is the greatest goblin that exists as a sign of acceptance. So you're all back. Including
I
your...
hadn't said yes or no to that yet.
Oh, do you want to say
Yeah, I have
no
to
to
think
stop
about
everyone from going back?
Yes, kill us. Kill us, Corpus.
Like, I'm not going to say no to that, but at the same time, I'm like, I have to actually, like, I kind of wanted to do, like, can I have a trial run real quick of not being able to see just so I can see how it feels? Because,
Like I said, you will
that's
only not be able to see when I need your eye, so, like, I won't take it from you during combat.
Oh. Okay.
Or, you know, whenever I finally get sick of waiting for you all to continue failing upwards and save me, I can just use all the pieces I've acquired and make myself whole again.
That's gotta be one weird thing. But yeah, no. Because the way that you worded initially was like, you aren't going to be able to see out of your eye unless I let you. And it's
Well,
like,
yeah, because if they're letting you see out of their eye, they don't need it.
So what color is my right eye now as we come back into the land of the living?
Basically, you know, white, like the hazy white.
Mm.
You can see
Like-
out of it for now, but it looks like you've gone blind in that eye.
Mm.
So we will pick up again next week. Everything for now is complete, and I'm not quite sure how to roll it going back into the land of the living quite yet. And
My only thought of just Vespar getting scolded, but otherwise.
Like, for the love of God, stop dying on me, you cute little bird.
Well, Eridan told me I was doing right, so I'm going to take it as gospel, and fuck you, Mom, I didn't do anything wrong.
My
Said
God.
stop being retarded.
And on that note,
Matt, you still
believe
here?
that's the end of session, right?
Well, we're calling it here.
Yeah.
Being retarded.
Yeah. What? Oh, your internet's being bad?
Yes, apparently.
Yes.
Sounds like a good time to stop then.
Yep.